Let's try to finish this Goodreads reading goal. The grind has begun. Hello besties, it is Kira. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be doing a reading vlog where I'm just going to try to read as many books this week or week and a half, I don't know how long this video is going to be, to get me closer to finishing my Goodreads goal. Currently, as I am filming this, it's actually the last day of November. I have read 80 out of the 90 books that I have to read for this year. So I have to read, like I have to read 10 books in the month of December. It's gonna be a really busy month. Make sure to follow my socials down below along with my Goodreads, my Amazon wishlist, stuff like that is linked down there if you want to check it out. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos by me. And let's just get right into it. We are going to start with Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage. It's quick. Quick books are going to be my friend this month. This is the third book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, and this is about Teddy and Gus. You get glimpses of them in the first two books. They really don't like each other. They are giving enemies to lovers in a romance setting, which I love. Their banter is great. He's a single dad, and she is the best friend of the female main character from the first book. He is the brother of her as well. So I have no idea what this one is about. Okay, so this is giving kind of like nanny type romance, which I love a single dad nanny romance. So Gus is a single dad, and he is like taking care of this ranch, the Rebel Blue Ranch, which I am so excited for the country cowboy vibes. And I guess his daughter has to stay with him for the summer, and obviously he can't do that all by himself. So I think that's where Teddy comes in to like help him. I know this is going to be banter filled, a great ranch cowboy vibes. Lila Sage's writing style is so easy to get through. I love the first two books in this series. I'm going to probably start this tomorrow. Let's try to finish this Goodreads reading goal. The grind has begun. It's update time. Lost and Lassoed. I'm currently page 99. It's gonna do a quick like first impressions type situation, feelings, thoughts, all that stuff. So far I'm liking it. I am just finding myself relating to Teddy's character so much because don't want to get too deep into it. Just the whole situation of like kind of everybody leaving her and her not feeling good enough. That's really hitting different for me. And Gus, on the outside, he kind of just seems like annoying and just grumpy, but like he as well is going through a lot of having to now take care of his daughter for the summer all alone, and then also being like involved in the ranch. She's literally like living at his house. Their dynamic is so good. Like they literally cannot say one serious thing to each other. There just like was one scene where Gus was just like at his wit's end already, and it was one of those moments where Teddy had to like comfort him, and I was just like literally said out loud in the living room, I was like, this book is gonna be so good. And I will talk to you guys at some point. Hello besties, it is Kira. I am back from work. Time to give an update because I think like over halfway done with this book, and I just want to give you guys a quick talking moment where I literally am gonna binge it. I'm currently on page 172. I finally found out about halfway through this book why they don't like each other, and I honestly kind of, I don't want to say predicted it, but I could figure it out pretty early on that it was the reason why they didn't really like each other. I feel like their kind of switch from like enemies to liking each other was too fast for me. I'm still liking Teddy, I'm still liking Gus like individually. It's fun, it's quick. I'm wanting a little bit more, and I'm hoping that maybe the second half will give us a little more. I don't know if I'll update you guys before this book ends. If anything like major happens, I will. Guys, everything that I said in the previous clips, don't listen to her. Don't listen to that Keira, because she just didn't know what was in store for her. I don't expect to talk to you guys again tonight, but I did in fact finish this book. 4.5 out of 5 stars. I was halfway through. I was like, felt like a quick turnaround. And then I kept reading, and I was like, wait a damn minute. It was meant to be like that. Them together was perfect. You know when a couple just like make sense? They make sense to me. Even though they went and kind of turned around their banter pretty quickly, I still felt like we had a little bit of like a slower burn into it. There were a lot of things that just like in the way that they had to figure out. I love Gus. I'm sorry, like this is my dream man right here. I wish it was a little longer. I wish we got more about like Teddy finding herself after. I definitely recommend this series, and this is definitely my favorite in the series. I love the found family in the series, and I am so excited for the next book, being Dusty and Cam's story. Don't know what I'm in the mood for yet. I kind of want another romance. I'll obviously show you guys the next book I start and probably do a little talk about it. Hello besties. So I am here to finally give an update on Nothing Like the Movies. So I started it yesterday, I think, and I'm currently on page 101. So I didn't like explain what this book is about, and honestly I didn't really know what this book was about going into it. Like, I knew it was like a continuation or like a sequel to Better Than the Movies, but I didn't really like know the plot. So basically Liz and Wes, they got together in the first book, Better Than the Movies, and they were in high school, and now they're in college. But you find out at the beginning of the book, I'm not going to spoil it, but something happened to Wes at like the beginning of his freshman year of college. He kind of like dropped out and then went back home for a few years, and during that time him and Liz ended up breaking up. Now it's 2 years later, and he is at UCLA, which is the same exact college that Liz is at, and the whole plan is to try to win her back. So far, it's okay. I just feel so bad for Wes, and he's going through so much. Having to be back with Liz, just like seeing how different she is and how the way she acts towards him is just a little heartbreaking. But at the same time, I get it why she's acting like this now, because she went through that whole thing. Now she's a junior in college, so like she's just at a different place. People were not lying when they said that this book was going to be a little heartbreaking. I mean, Liz's character so far is kind of annoying me. I don't know why. I'm gonna continue reading. Hopefully things pick up a little bit, and forced proximity is really gonna cut in now with a project that Liz is working on, that she's going to be with the baseball team a lot. I'd love to get halfway through this book today if I really could sit down and read it. besties, we're just gonna do a quick update on the phone. So I actually did make it, I think, about halfway through Nothing Like the Movies. I kind of just sat down this morning and started reading, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait, I am halfway through this book. I feel like not much of my thoughts have changed. I just don't know what is up with Liz's character, but I'm just really not liking her in this book. I know, like, seeing Wes and being so close to him is messing with her feelings a little bit, but like, the character is kind of insufferable. Whatever she's saying and thinking is just very repetitive, and I think that's what's kind of annoying me. I'm loving Wes though. Not that Wes is perfect, but how much he still loves Liz so much. Just every little thing in his like inner monologue is just like, I love her, and just like pointing out all the little things about her that it's making it so cute. I keep having to remind myself that this is a YA book. The way it's written and the language and just the vibes. I'm like, wait, Keira, this is YA. Like, it's really not that deep. I will talk to you guys later. Don't know why I did that. Hi besties! It is time to give my final thoughts on Nothing Like the Movies. I think I'm gonna give it a 3 to 5 stars. I honestly think that this book was just not needed. I did not like Liz's character. Wes was like fine, but then at some points he kind of annoyed me. It was so dragged out because literally Liz, the whole entire book, maybe the last literally like 7 pages, decided that yeah, maybe have feelings for him. She didn't even really soften at all throughout the book. Girl has been through a lot and he needs to really prove himself, but like she literally just kept saying that she did not like him the whole entire book. But I did enjoy some parts of this book. Like, I liked when they went back to their hometown or were hanging out with all their friends. It kind of felt like better than the movies when they were back in high school, and the writing and the scenes felt like fine. I enjoyed it. I can't pinpoint it, but something felt off in this book. 3 to 5 stars. Would I recommend it? No. I honestly don't think you need to read this. The next book, I'm not gonna start it tonight. I will start it in this video. I'm gonna start Nightbane by Alex Asher. This is the second book in the Lightlark series. Y'all know I'm obsessed with that book. Like, I can't stop thinking about it every single day. I'm going to start this book probably tomorrow, but basically the gist of first book, it's about these 6 realms who like come back together every 100 years and are trying to break the curses that are on them. And it's like a bunch of games and challenges and like demonstrations that each realm comes up with. It's this whole thing. It's really fun. It's like a quick YA action-packed magical fantasy, and I really, really liked it. I'll now be at 82 books, so I have 8 more books to read for the month. Hello besties! So it is finally time to wrap up this video. I'm going to start off by giving a quick update on Nightbane. Currently on page 125. I'm about 30% into the book. Second book of the series. I don't want to like spoil too much for you guys. I feel like getting into this book was a little difficult for me personally, but after like 50 pages, I was invested. I was right back into the story, the characters, in the plot and everything, and so far it's like think things are good, and then all of a sudden there's always some kind of like conflict or like something that happens. There's always action that happens, and that is something that I really like because I'm always on my toes when I'm reading this. Like I'm always like at the edge of my seat. I will say I'm feeling for my girl Isla. I feel like she's just going through a lot. I'm glad that she has someone, I won't name who. She has one of the love interests with her during this time, and I don't know, it's like, and it's not really making me feel their connection. I know why he's not doing anything. Also is an aspect of this book where there's like kind of like a past. There's like some chapters that are taking place like in the past, and you're slowly learning about her and the other love interests, like interactions. I think that's all I'll give you guys for this book. Then quick review or reiteration, I guess you will, of the 2 books that I finished in this video. Lost and Lassoed. Gave this a 4.5 to 5 stars. I feel like my review that I wrote on Goodreads after I chatted to you guys is a little bit like better, showing and talking about my thoughts. Overall, really liked the vibes, liked the single dad aspect, loved the country part of it, really related to Teddy's character. I would like to clarify that I did say like, oh, them like being enemies and then switching right to like liking each other was kind of fast. That was still true, but the romance is still kind of a slow burn throughout the book, which I think I kind of talked about like a little bit, but that's what I overall was trying to explain. I still love the 2 characters together. I love them separately. Wish we got a little bit more of like Teddy's growth and everything that she kind of wanted to accomplish over this little summer. Like they do a lot of things for other people, but like do much for themselves. I like that they both had each other for that. I'm very excited for the 4th book in this series. Definitely recommend this series if you just want like quick cowboy romances, very fun, very cheesy. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Read Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter, gave this 3 to 5 stars. My overall thing is that like this just shouldn't have been a book. I was reading reviews and someone like, it could have been a novella. And I agree, because it's like 400 pages long. It felt very dragged out until like the last like 20, 30 pages. It felt like the whole entire time Wes was trying to do stuff and Liz was completely shutting him down. And it was just back and forth of that same thing over and over and over again. The whole entire book, she was just denying everything, and I didn't feel like she really had any development. It was just like such a quick turnaround. Like I know they had history and all that stuff, but like, I don't know. I didn't really like her character. She was kind of insufferable. I'm kind of disappointed, low-key. I really just didn't need to read this book. As of when I'm filming this, it's December 7th, and I have read 82 out of my 90 books I need to read. I'm currently 1 book behind. I still have to read 8 books in this month. Low-key a little stressed about it. I know you don't really have to like finish your reading goal. Like it's really not that deep. But to me, I want to do it. You just see me reading children books and putting it on my Goodreads. Don't judge me, okay? I'm really trying to get it done. My Goodreads is linked down below along with my other socials and my Amazon wishlist if you want to check it out. Other than that, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos by me. And I'll see you guys next week for another video. Bye!